Why have I gotten into trust and estate litigation, and why do I keep doing it after 30 years? After all, it's extremely contentious, extremely emotional. Many of my cases are highly litigated, emotionally charged. And do I still have the energy to do it? And why do I do it? Well, I think my roots go back to my early days when I was in college. I thought I was going to be a forensic psychiatrist. And it turned out that my roommate became one of the foremost psychiatrists or psychologists in the United States, and I went to law school. But I used a lot of my interest in psychology in the probate field, and when I started doing routine probates in court, some of them were disputed, and I became fascinated about the human dynamics, human emotions, and the human interaction that leads people to, in maybe a span of a minute, leave all the assets that they've accumulated during their lifetime on a single piece of paper. And I was always fascinated by that there was so much importance to that act, and so many people often depending on that person's act, and yet with just a simple use of the pen, somebody could divert, embezzle, or otherwise suddenly change somebody's testamentary plan, and suddenly someone's whole lifetime savings and earnings would be going to a third party. And the answer is, what was proper? What was undue influence? What was the lack of capacity that the person didn't have in order to do what they did? And so I've gotten to use my interest in psychology, my interest in medicine. I with my wife, we have a medical clinic here in Hawaii in primary care. We have 30 individuals that work for us in that. And so in my part-time, I run a large medical clinic at night, and during the day I practice, as a layperson, forensic psychiatry and professional trust and estate litigation. And I just find it fascinating. And I tell my associates, every day I learn something new. And every day I try to get better and better. And I think, like many things in life, if you don't have a passion for it, you can't excel at it. And I know that this field for me is just something that I really, really enjoy working on. I think it's professionally very satisfying. I think meeting my clients, you really get to know them on a one-on-one level that you wouldn't really do in any other form of law, at least in my opinion. And it's fulfilling. And that's why I come to work every day.